Okay, so this is it from the outside right now, and this is most of the actual like important stuff, like structurally, like windows in and walls done and everything. But you can see we're not done pulling all the siding off, and there's a huge construction debris pile right next to the building. But this is the building we used to call 69, but we have acknowledged that that's a little dirty, and we're going to call it the bunkhouse. Actual sliding glass door, no broken door with shattered window. It actually shuts. And over here on the left, we have the hallway to the bathroom, which is just beginning. This is a new window. This is all the dry, these, finished walls. It's just first coat mudded. We're going to have some lights up here. Just one set of lights that actually is on a string of lights that goes down the hall. And Jeff has put the switches in, but we're not going to finish it obviously until we get the mud up. The loft is still unfinished and will stay unfinished. And then over on the other side of the building, if you take a right here, this brown spot, which is an unfinished section of wall, is going to be all stone, and we're going to put a fireplace right here on the floor. And we'll get air circulation from the little fan that is mounted on the wall and is already working. These windows are all new. They're replacements for some older windows that were there. And then we have the first of the beds. This one is the king-sized bed, although we currently only have a full mattress sitting in there. And this has a sliding barn door style thing here, which is really frickin' heavy. So I may not be able to pull it out, but let's see here. Bear with me. It rolls out on that rail above, and it looks like this when it's closed, which is beautiful and super fun. And of course it retracts, or gets pushed with great effort back into the wall. We've had a couple people tell us that it's too heavy to use. We kind of agree, and we'll be making some modifications. But we've got little tiny lights you can see suspended there that will be fastened up into place when it's all done. And then back here, these are the bunks, which may be hard to see in this video, but these are the two bunks, so we'll have two beds here. And we have enough room down there for one more on the floor if we choose. And again, we have fancy little lights which have been disconnected right now because we don't want the electrical active while we work. But each bunk, including the storage space below, the storage / third bunk, has its own independently operating lights. And then we have the back door, which leads out to the side of the house where the propane tanks are and the path to the meadow. And there you have the tour of the bunkhouse. And now welcome to the section of our program where we discuss the before pictures. This is actually in progress pictures. Jeff here is putting up insulation, and we were framing the various walls for the queen-sized bed, which is what you're seeing here, as well as the bunk beds. We kind of did things in an order that bored Bella, as you can see, but we framed things and then did some drywall and framed some more things, did some drywall. You can kind of looking into the hall there again. There's Jeff putting up drywall, not framing things, but there's some open framing for the bunk beds. And there's a view out the back door, or in from the back door. This is the queen-sized bed before it was put in. And then, of course, Jeff looking cute with power tools. They sell more power tools that way, if they have Jeff looking cute in them. There's a framed bunk bed, the upper bunk, and me looking cute on the framed queen bed. And then we have Lily here with cuteness and plywood. Yeah, and saws. She looks cute with saws as well. We find that she sells more saws than Jeff sells drills. Here's bunk beds again. And some more bunk beds. You'd think there's a lot more than just two, but in fact there's just the two. And now there's the door on the ground being assembled. We're doing the back side first. No, I'm sorry, the front side first, upside down, then the back side, as seen in this picture. And then we set it up, and it looked okay, and we're proud. We're happy. It's good.